If people were wanting to, my mother-in-law and father-in-law are 100% Greek, like off the boat. Great accents, love them, amazing people. She makes I got to say that just in case she listens to this. I love you. She makes a delicious briam, which is basically a bunch of root vegetables, tomatoes, and just a big pile of whatever they have of vegetables, and then douses them in olive oil, and then like just puts it in a broil. It's amazing.
Sure. I'm sure it tastes real good.
Oh, it's amazing. What would you suggest, like, to cook something like that? I mean, what you guys use to like steam it? What do you do?
Yeah, so there's many different ways that you can cook food without using oil. So I'll be the first person to tell you that one of the benefits of using oil is that, you know, if you're cooking root vegetables, you put oil on it, then you stick it in the oven as an example, you're going to get that like crispy texture on the outside, right? And then when you bite into it, it'll be crispy on the outside and kind of gooey on the inside. And it's just pure magic, right?
It's delicious. Yes.
Yeah. So you can replicate that in the, you know, without the use of oil. But in general, when you're cooking without oil, what you end up having to do is use, instead of fat rich substances to cook with, like butters and oils, you end up using water rich substances. And these can either be like vegetable broths or water or vinegar. So all of those are water based, right? So as a result of that, you end up having more moisture locked up in your food. So it's a little bit harder to get that texture. It's not impossible by any stretch of imagination, but as a result of that, you end up going towards things like steaming or boiling, or you can even roast things in the oven. But you might want to sort of put things on parchment paper so they don't stick to the underlying surface. And then you have to treat it with, like, you know, you can put some kind of vinegar based substance on top of it and get around the sort of oil problem. So it's definitely possible to do. One of the benefits here is that when you cook food in a more water rich environment, you'd reduce the formation of these things called AGEs, which are advanced glycation end products.
Which will make you ugly.
Which will make you very ugly. Yeah. So it'll definitely it'll help oxidize your skin. It can create wrinkles. It can also create significant oxidative stress to your liver, to your kidney, to your blood vessels, to your heart, to your vasculature, to your pancreas, you name it. And so if anything you can do to reduce the creation of advanced glycation end products is a good thing. And cooking things in a moisture-rich environment is one of the most powerful ways that you can do that.
Moisture-rich goes inside, it goes out. That's why I have this beautiful glow. No, that's actually a little sunscreen with coconut oil on there. I smell amazing. Remember the Seinfeld episode where Kramer was
tries to cook himself,
and it was a butter.
He would put butter on himself and then he'd go sunbathe on the roof.
Yeah, Newman thought he was a turkey. Sorry, I digress. This podcast is going all sorts of places here.